Welcome to the channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you're not. It is shot by Curt. Today's video, I'm gonna talk about why I like zoom lenses better than primes, at least for right now. So number one is simply just the type of work that I'm doing right now. I'm shooting events, recaps of events, and just being a B cam to events. Just everything that I'm doing is like I have to be far away from people for the most part, or at least out of the way, so then people can operate, be in their comfort zone, and do whatever they need to do. So something like a 24 to 70, 70 to 200 just works. That's one. And then just like a side note to that, remember that all of these things are tools, and at the end of the day, you should pick the right tool that's right for whatever job that you're doing. And right now, like I said, I'm doing a lot of events and just things of that sort, corporate sort of situations, and these zooms are definitely perfect fits for the job. So moving into number two, it kind of piggybacks off of number one, but it's just really the convenience of being able to get multiple shots standing in one place. So if I'm standing in the back of the room, left, right, or middle, I can zoom out. If I'm using it again 24 to 70, I can get the wide, I can punch in to 35 or 50 or 70 and get a semi-telephoto look or a zoomed in shot of a person speaking, or capturing B-roll. Everybody's not comfortable having a camera in their face, and that's another thing. Like I mean, I'm more used to it now because doing YouTube, being a content creator, but outside of this, like, I'm not a person that likes to have a camera shoved in my face. It makes me uncomfortable really fast. So I can relate to when I'm at an event, and yeah, I'm supposed to be capturing people having a good time, but if I just pull up with a camera in their face, with a 24 prime, and trying to get the closest shot that I can get to make it whatever, that wasn't the right tool for the job, going back to number one. But then number two is just kind of like evasion of space, and I personally feel that I'm getting better at it, both from being on the side of like putting the camera in somebody's face, but then also finding the balance as a creator of like, I need to get this shot, and this is where zooms come in. So I could use a 24 to 70. I could even use a 70 to 200 depending on how across the room I am, or how far away from the person I am, or how tight I want to be with the shot. I could use the zoom. They can do their thing, not even pay me any attention, or even know that I'm shooting the shot, and still get the perfect shot that I need from my client. And then number three, man, I just like to pack light these days. Like, when I first started, I was shooting all primes. That was pretty much what was being preached. And that was really all I could afford, because prime lenses tend to be relatively cheaper than the zooms. So I had 24, 35, 50, never got up to the 85. So it would usually be around that ballpark. And it, like, once I started getting like more premium prime lenses, they started to get heavier. So now I'm carrying around 2-3 lenses. The camera body, probably with a lens on it, is just it became like heavy and cumbersome. Like, I want to get a shot, and I gotta go find the 50 because I want this close shot, or I gotta go get the 35 because I want like a semi-close, or I want a 24. I want a wide shot, so I need to get a 24. Like in this case, I have a 16 mil 35, 235 mil, 15 to 35, 70 to 200, and now a 24 to 70. That's just too much going on. So the 24 to 70 is pretty much, I just got it, so it's gonna live primarily on the camera. Nothing else is really gonna be traveling with me unless it's absolutely necessary. And then just an example of like the convenience, when I owned the 24 to 70 EF Gen 1, and we did a Hawaii trip, and I think I traveled, maybe the first half of 2022 I traveled with that lens, and that was literally the only lens I took, unless I had to take my other camera bodies and have a 3-camera setup, which on both of those I would run 70 to 200s for like more close-up shots, and then I would use the 24 to 70 to get that like wide establishing shot, or the main shot. But I travel with that lens, like if outside of work, that would be the only lens I would have in my bag on the camera body. So then that means I could have more room for other things. To be honest, I really didn't even want to get rid of that lens, but like I said, it was a EF. Well, it wasn't so much that it was an EF, it was a Gen 1, and the autofocus kind of wasn't up to par, especially with the R5. At the time when I got it, I was using the R6, but even when I paired it with the R5, it just wasn't doing it. And then I don't like having the adapter that goes in between to link it to the camera, so that's why I want to go native. So now I got the 24-70, and a video will be coming on that soon. I just need to use it a little bit more, you know, get accustomed to it, especially just carrying this one lens, because I've been carrying the 15-35 for a while. That in itself has, you know, its pros and its cons, and maybe one day I'll talk about that. Y'all let me know. But this 24-70, a video is coming on that. I just need to use it more. And speaking of, while I work on that video, YouTube thinks that y'all should watch this video, like and subscribe for the good vibes.